This is EPL Central. Here are Arsenal's confirmed transfers for the summer 2020 transfer period. First are the arrivals. Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari has signed a permanent deal with the club, moving from Flamengo in the Brazilian first tier for a fee of around £7.2 million. Mari joined the club on loan in January, making 3 appearances before suffering an ankle injury in the first game after the restart. After making a good impression both on and off the pitch, Mari will bolster the squad's options at centre-back. Cedric Soares. Portuguese defender Cedric has joined the club permanently from Southampton on a free transfer. After also joining on loan in January, Cedric has made 5 appearances for the club as right-back, with Bellerin linked with the transfer to Barcelona. The signing of Cedric would leave Arsenal with an experienced Premier League player to fill his position. Willian. The 32-year-old Brazilian, Willian, has made the switch from Chelsea on a free transfer after his contract expired. Having played for Chelsea for 7 years and making over 300 appearances in the Premier League, Willian brings a lot of experience to the attacking ranks of Arsenal. Mikel Arteta thinks that he will provide the squad with a lot of versatility as he can play 3 or 4 different positions and strengthens the attacking midfield and winger positions. Dani Ceballos. Dani has rejoined Arsenal on loan for the 2020-21 season after impressing last season and playing an integral part in Arteta's squad. The club have not had to pay a fee for loan but must cover the player's full wage packet. Gabriel Magalhães. The centre-back from Lille has joined the club on a long-term contract and will make the squad stronger as a defensive unit. The fee was around £27 million, but for a player that was a regular first-team player, helping Lille to 4th in the French First Division and playing all 6 of their Champions League games, this looks to be a small fee to pay for a player that shows great potential. Alex Runarsson. Goalkeeper Alex Runarsson has joined the Gunners on a 4-year contract from French club Dijon for a fee believed to be around £1.5 million. The 25-year-old Iceland international joined the League One club in July 2018 and made 13 appearances for them in all competitions last season. Thomas Partey. The 27-year-old midfielder had been with Atletico Madrid since 2012, making 188 appearances, in which time he won both the Europa League and Super Cup in 2018 and was a Champions League runner-up in 2016. The Ghanaian has now joined Arsenal for a fee of £45 million. There are also 4 young players that will be integrated into the youth ranks of the club, all of which were attained on free transfers. George Lewis, a 20-year-old winger from the Norwegian second tier, has joined the under-23 squad. Tim Akinola, a 19-year-old midfielder who impressed in Huddersfield's youth setup last season, would be training with the under-23 squad and academy players. Salah Eddine has joined from Feyenoord in the Eredivisie. The 17-year-old Dutch midfielder would join the professional development phase ahead of the new season. And Jonathan Dinzei has signed from Spurs, where he developed through their academy. The 20-year-old defender would join the club's under-23s and academy players. Moving on to the departures from the club. Emi Martinez. The Argentinian goalkeeper, who had been with the club for 10 years, has made a permanent move to Aston Villa for a believed fee of around £17 million. The 28-year-old started the last 11 matches of the last season in the absence of first-choice keeper Bernd Leno, and his performances impressed many clubs. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, who has been on loan at Roma for the past season, has moved to Roma on a permanent deal, leaving the club on a free transfer after mutually agreeing with Arsenal to terminate his contract. Sam Greenwood. The 19-year-old has played in Arsenal's under-18 and under-23 squads over the past 2 years. He's now signed a permanent deal with Leeds United for a reported fee of £1.5 million. 11 players will leave the club on loan for the 2020-21 season as follows. Dan Ballard. The 21-year-old defender who has come through the Arsenal Academy has joined League One side Blackpool on loan until January. Matteo Guendouzi. The France under-21 international, who's made 82 appearances for the club since joining from Lorient in summer 2018, has joined Bundesliga side Hertha Berlin on a season-long loan. Lucas Torreira. The 24-year-old Uruguayan has joined Atletico Madrid on a season-long loan and there's no option to buy in the contract. Dinos Mavropanos, who has signed a new contract extension with Arsenal, will head on loan to VfB Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. The 22-year-old defender previously spent a loan period at Nuremberg in the second Bundesliga. Zach Medley. The 20-year-old defender who has been showing fine form in the under-23s and started breaking into the first team at Arsenal will go on loan to Gillingham for the season. Trey Coyle, the 19-year-old striker, will also head on loan to Gillingham. Zach Swanson. The 19-year-old who had been with the club since he was 6 will go on season-long loan to MVV Maastricht in the Dutch Second League. Matt Smith. The 19-year-old midfielder will join newly promoted League One side Swindon Town. Jordi Osei-Tutu. After travelling with the first-team squad on their pre-season tour, the 21-year-old defender will go to Championship side Cardiff City for the season. Ben Sheaf. The 22-year-old defensive midfielder has joined newly promoted Championship side Coventry City on loan for the season. Mark McGuinness. 19-year-old defender Mark McGuinness has joined League One side Ipswich Town on loan for the season. Tyrese John Jules, the 19-year-old forward, will go to Doncaster Rovers on loan. Finally making up the departures of the club are two players released, Toby Amole and Matthew Dennis.